Before watching the video, don't forget to subscribe the channel and enable bell notification to never miss an update from us.
Hello friends, welcome to Entry. I, Deepani Bhardwaj, welcome you all again, and today I'll be discussing about SBI PO salary after 11th Baptite settlement. So as you know that after 11th Baptite settlement, the salary of banking employees has been increased. But what is the present value or what is the present salary? We are not aware of about it, isn't it? So we are going to discuss about the present salary and we'll also compare with the previous salary. Fine. So as we know that after 11th Baptite settlement, SBI PO salary has increased, isn't it? And this salary we say about from when this salary has started, then from 1st Jan 2021, that is from this year itself, or we can say from this month itself, this change has been done. Fine. So earlier we knew that for the SBI PO the basic pay that used to be was of 23,700, and after 4 advanced increments of rupees 980, the salary used to go, the basic part used to go to 27,620 rupees. But now what has changed? The basic pay has gone to rupees 36,000, and after 4 advanced increments of rupees 1490, what will be the basic salary? The basic salary will be 41,960. So this is the data of the previous salary and this is the present salary which now each and every SBI PO is going to get. Fine. Now apart from the basic pay, as you are aware, this is not only the salary that he will be getting. Apart from this salary, you are going to get different allowances as well. So what all are those allowances? Let's have a look at that. So let's have a look on this as well. So if we talk about the detailing in the SBI PO salary, so the first part is basic pay, which we have already discussed. After 4 advanced increment, what will be it? It will be 41,960. If we talk about the DNS allowance, then it is 9,986 with 23.8% of the basic pay. Now if we talk about the HRA, that is house rent allowance, it is 2,937, and you are always also aware that if you are posted in such a place which is not a hometown, that is it is in the another state or somewhere you are posted, where you will be getting a amount that would be up to 10,000. That is, your house rent will be provided by the bank and you will be given 10,000 for that. That is, you will be getting this amount so that you can pay to the house owner where you have taken your home for the rent there. Fine. Now apart from this HRA, what you are going to get? You are getting the special allowance of rupees 8,519 rupees. You will also get the learning allowance of 743 rupees, which is they have given that you are going to get 600 rupees, and apart from that there would be DA. So 600 plus DA will make your 743 rupees. Apart from this, you are also going to get CCA, that is City Compensatory Allowance, and that is 1,150. Apart from this, you are also going to get SCP, that is Smart Compensation Package, and it is of 13,000. So the basic pay is 41,960, DA is 9,986, HRA is 2,937, special allowance 8,519, learning allowance 743, CCA 1150, and SCP 13,000, and this will make your gross pay as 78,295. But this is not your in-hand salary. This is your salary, no doubt. But apart from that, there are different deductions as well. So what all are those deductions? We'll have a look at that also. Fine. So if we talk about the deduction part, then there will be deduction of rupees 4,196 for your EPF, that is Employees Provident Fund. Apart from that, 200 rupees your professional tax will be deducted, and for the NPS part, that is National Pension Scheme, 5,200 rupees will be deducted. So the total deduction will be of 9,596. No doubt it is your amount, isn't it? But since it is going to be deducted, and apart from that, since your salary is high, that means you are coming in the tax levels as well. So since you are coming in the tax slab, this means there will be some sort of deduction, isn't it? So apart from this deduction, if we talk about the more deduction, then since you are coming in the tax slab, so around 50 to 100 rupees will be deducted in the form of your income tax. Now since your amount that was deducted was 9,596, apart from that, since you are coming in the tax slab, so this amount is also will be deducted. So now you are going to get the actual net pay of rupees 63,499. So if I'll say it in short, then you will be getting a salary of around 60 to 65,000 in hand. Now again I am saying it is a very wonderful job, no doubt about that. So these deductions are only made because you are coming in the tax slab, and apart from that, this NPS part, this EPF part, you will be getting in return later on, isn't it? So it's for your benefit itself. So if I'll conclude my lecture, then I'll say that you are going to get a salary of around rupees 60 to 65,000. And if in starting itself you are getting this amount, then it's a very good amount. And no doubt after different promotions, you are going to get a higher pay scale as well. Fine. So this was all about the salaries part after 11th bipartite settlement. In case you have any doubt, comment section is available for you. So please do like this video, comment on it, share as much as possible so that we can keep on bringing these type of details for you so that you can be updated with it. Fine. So thanking you for watching this video. Thanks a lot.